Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brianna Days, if you didn't know that. But if you don't know, now you know. This video, if as you can tell by the title, I got some things that I need to catch y'all up on. And I'm about to. So because I'm about to. I'm gonna answer some questions that were asked like throughout the pregnancy. I had it written down somewhere, but I lost it as me being the queen of doing that, losing things. So without further ado, you know I don't like to chit chat forever. Let's go ahead and get into this video so I can go ahead and answer some of the questions that I was asked or whatever. All right, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post another video. All right, so see you in a little bit. Bye.
I ain't tryna play no games with you. I'm just tryna show you I can do you right. It's crazy how them lanes played with you. I can show you.
All right, so first of all, the first question that I was asked, and this was not by like a whole bunch of people, but like a good, probably like 3 or 4 people. Because once I came out with my pregnancy, that was at my baby shower. That was literally like, I think a week or 2 before I entered my 9th month. So like it was like right there, and then I delivered my daughter early, so that was like cutting close. So anyway, the question that I was asked was, why did I hide my pregnancy? And technically, for 2 reasons. One, I was what they call like all baby. Like I didn't have a whole lot. Like I gained 20 something pounds, but at the same time you really couldn't tell because my stomach didn't grow that big. So yeah, so I mean, it's like, even if I was trying to put it out there, I mean, I was wearing clothes, some clothes were tight, some were loose, but I mean, like, I couldn't really like show because I didn't have a whole lot to show. All right, and the second part, I guess, to that answer would be that my daughter is what you call my rainbow baby. For people who don't know what a rainbow baby is, it's like when you've lost your first child and this is the child that you have like right after. Like, even though my daughter is like a 4-year difference, or there's like a 4-year span between the time that I had her to the time that I lost my first child, still, like, you know, yeah, like I was kind of like touchy-feely about it, you know, like I didn't want like a whole lot of people to know. I didn't want that negative energy to be around me, like, you know, somebody to slip up even in a jokeful way, be like, oh well, this baby's gonna end up just like the first baby, and then I get mad, and then now I'm all upset, and all that like energy is just over. I didn't want that. So that's, I guess, to answer the question, that's kind of why, like, because I really couldn't like show even if I wanted to, and at the same time, like, you know, I just didn't want to put her in any kind of environment. So yeah, another question, and I'm not gonna dilly-dally on this too much because it's kind of like I try to keep it personal between me and my child's father, excuse me. But the question that was asked is, I guess, well, not is, but is me and my dad, I don't know how to say it, but is me and my baby daddy together? No, I am single as a Pringle, dipped in, I don't know, some glitter mingles, but anyway. But no, I guess saying all that could just said I'm single as a dollar bill, like, duh. But no, like, we're not together, we're not in a relationship. That's pretty much how far I'm going with that. Like, yeah, that was the question I was asked. You know, does he know she exists? Of course. Does, you know, have they spent time together? Also, of course. But you know, are we together? No. And if you're looking for a story time on that, please don't be looking, and don't even start, honey, because I'm not. It's just, like I said, that's just something that I want to kind of keep personal. But to answer the question, no. Like, no. Another question that I was asked was I gonna do formula? Was I gonna do breastfeeding? Now, for the people who do formula, I'm not knocking y'all, you know, do what works best for you. But me personally, I want to breastfeed. I don't want to take any type of like nutrients or vitamins or whatever from her. I'm not saying that, you know, formula doesn't give them all of that, but it's like, I've been told many times by, you know, doctors, nurses, that breast milk is the best milk. And if you didn't know, I'm about to tell you, at the end of the day, to be honest, let me say, before I was pregnant, I was like 164, 165 in weight. And then by the end of my pregnancy, I was like 191, 192. So within 1 week, after I had my daughter, I had lost 12 pounds. And that was like, I did little exercises, like, you know, little postpartum exercise, nothing too, you know, strenuous, because, you know, after you have a baby, after I had my daughter, I was told not to lift anything heavier than her. Like cart seat, like I can put her in the cart seat, but when it's time to add her plus the cart seat, I wasn't doing it. So like, you know, I wasn't doing anything heavy, extra. But I'm telling you, off of like breastfeeding, and I'm not talking about pumping, I'm talking about actually putting her to the nanny. Like, you can actually feel your stomach like coming in. You can actually feel your stomach, like, it kind of feels like you're going like that, but you're just feeding your child. And I kid you not, like, I was like, when I went to my first week, like, doctor's appointment, I was 172. I don't know if I said I lost 12 pounds. Do the math. Anyway, when I had her, I was 190, 192, 191, 192. And when I went to my first week appointment, postpartum appointment, I was 172. So, me, team breast milk. Okay, now, another question was, what is my daughter's name? Now, my daughter has two middle names. Okay, I'm not saying all of them. Y'all ain't about to sit here and get no bill in my baby name and mess up her credit before she even started. No. Psych, no. My daughter's name is Teresa Amia Sakaya. Alright? If y'all want a story time on how she got all the names, drop it down in the comments. Let me know if you want a story time or whatever, and I'll give you a story time on where all them names came from. Okay, but that's my daughter's name. My daughter's name is Teresa Amia Sakaya. So, yeah. All right. So, another question. And this one, I didn't really think that it mattered, you know, but I guess that I guess it does. So, since I was asking, I'm answering the questions. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. The question, because especially after my daughter was born, my daughter was really light. And please don't think that, you know, just because she's light, that, you know, because I was, but my brother, who's just very similar to this here, he was like really light when he was born. My goddaughter was really light when she was born. So, and they're both, you know, closer to brown and dark skin and all that other stuff. So no, it doesn't determine, you know, how your child is going to end up or whatever. But my child was it's like I gave birth to a white baby, not albino or nothing like that. Like, she looked like she was a white baby. So the question that I was asked when I started posting my daughter is she mixed? And yes, she is. As you can see, it's chocolate canna. I'm chocolate canna, you know? And her father, I guess the question that they were trying to ask was like, what is she mixed with? And she's mixed with white and black. It's not, you know, white and Indian white and Hispanic white. And it's just your regular white and black. You know, her daddy's white. You see me? So, yeah, like that, to answer your question, you know, Now, I don't want to sit here every time you turn around like, is your daughter mixed? Is your daughter mixed? I got to answer this question over and over and over and over and over again. Because if you ask me on social media, I'm just going to refer you to this video. That's all that I'm going to do. I'm going to answer this question. My daughter is mixed between white and black. Yeah. So who decorated my baby shower? I will post the decorations somewhere in this area. But who did my decorations was my lovely aunt Renetta. I'm gonna show her page up here too. She can get you what you want. I'm gonna tell you, she can get you what you want. I said I wanted something simple. I didn't want anything too big or whatever. And she delivered. She made something simple look gorgeous. Like gorgeous. Okay? So yeah, that's the one. It was my aunt Renetta. And like I said, I'll put her information, I put a picture of what her page looks like. I'll drop it down in the comments below. But yeah, that's who did my baby shower. And one thing I remember, it was a question. It was like, if I could teach her anything, if I could teach my daughter anything, what would it be? And I think that the most important thing that I want to teach my daughter is to have a relationship with God. Because for me personally, my relationship with God has gotten me through so much I cannot even tell you. I had a high-risk pregnancy, and while having a high-risk pregnancy, I was still going to school full-time, and I was still working. And on top of that, I was still doing my work, doing my schoolwork, and I was doing extra activities. Like I was working at the theater too. So, doing the shows when I could. So out of all that, and then on how my daughter got here, it was only by the grace of God we both made it through. So if I could teach her anything, I would teach her to have a strong connection with God. If y'all would like a story time on my pregnancy experience, I wouldn't say pregnancy experience, but my delivery experience with my daughter, drop it down in the comments below. And I really want to tell y'all, because me and y'all like family now, so I might just, if y'all don't drop it down in the comments below, I might just go ahead and make the video and tell y'all anyway, because I want y'all to know that was an experience. Ciao. Lord, anyway. But yeah, that was just to answer the questions that stood out the most, because I was asked a lot. Thank you. Like I said, this is one of the videos that wasn't going to be too long. I try not to make my videos too long. But anyway, whatevs. So thank you for watching this video. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What is you doing? Subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Follow me on my social media. So, in the time that I can't, post up here, I can still be in one-on-one contact connection with y'all. Okay, like I said, again, thank you for watching this video. We come in peace, love, and harmony. Y'all be blessed now, you hear? All right, and I'll catch you in my next video. Okay? Bye. My back. Ugh. Lord Jesus. I hope these people watch this video. Y'all better be watching this video, because my back just ain't what it used to be in the early 2000s. Ooh.